lost in the shuffle of all that is Colby Covington. We don't talk enough about just how elite a welterweight this is. Realized the UFC interim welterweight title back in the day, and he's a guy who many people believe on any given Saturday night he can be the top 170-pound fighter.
Absolutely, and it's the work ethic. It's the work ethic of Colby Covington that stands out. When I was at Oklahoma State as a coach, I wanted to recruit Colby Covington out of junior college because he was such a phenomenal workhorse. Everybody recognized him from day one, and when you watch him in his approach to his fights, he fights in that very same way. He's in your face, he's grabbing you, he's clinching you, he's taking you down, and he'll even stand and strike and throw big shots with you as the fight progresses. Don't mistake the taunt for a guy that cannot back you up with action. Colby Covington is a savage.
Fear is not a factor for Colby Chaos Covington. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Colby Chaos Covington.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight.
Ready. Good.
All right, well, usually more often than not, it makes for a suffocating night at the office when you are facing the former interim welterweight king, Colby Covington, as we get to the early round action here. And whether it's going to be his takedown game or his volume striking, it's just...
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Oh, right into mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Choi getting work here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
Changing the position.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Oh, counters with a beautiful left hand. Oh, nice takedown defense there. Looked like the boxer might have even cracked a wry smile. The wrestler tried to get him down. 0 for 1 thus far.
Well, that's him just kind of acknowledging that the work that he put in is paying off, paying dividends. I wouldn't be surprised if he looks over to the corner and gives him a wink and goes, hats off to you, boys. You got me prepared.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Covington's able to transition back to side control now. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Postures up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Takes his back now. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Covington's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, Bale's on the submission now. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Oh, big punches landing here. We'll see if he can work back to his feet. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there. But fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Takedown defense is there. Just misses with the jab there. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a
great timing on that double leg.
Covington's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Round two straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
All right, breathe and recover. We lost that round. We dominated you on the ground, but that's not the game plan. We have to be smart. Avoid this guy.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. Shades of Tony Ferguson in the previous round. It's hard to hit a moving target, and he wasn't stationary at all.
It's never stationary. His head movement just flows. It's not that he's standing still, head still, and then all of a sudden he moves left or he moves right. It's constantly just bobbing and weaving a little bit. He's like an old school grandfather clock where he's just moving left to right, left to right. It's never stationary, so you never truly can get a bead on where the target is going to be.
Look at you dropping a grandfather clock.
I'm an old guy, John. I'm an old guy.
Ground and pound strike there now.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Covington.
Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
Good work from the top here by Covington. Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the feints. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He has got to find a way. Oh, Kimura tag. Yup.
Oh, real good submission attempt now. That one looks tight.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see that.
Yeah, the fans came to see him knock each each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Covington's now switching his stance. And now some separation. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Big right hand.
Just out of range with that left hook.
Another takedown lands.
Under 2 minutes to go in round 2. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Print the shirts, ground and pounds. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Choi getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
And he switches to southpaw here yet again. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here.
He's getting very close to finishing the submission.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Side control now.
Oh, right into mount. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Covington. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Breathe, deep breath for me. Breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, you good? Great round, all you take.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so we'll see how it goes here in this round. Previous round, it was all him just taking his opponent down really every time he entered.
Yeah, every time he got in on the leg, he was able to secure a finish. And that is the idea you want as a wrestler going into a fight. If you have to change up the technique, it's fine. It's not always going to be the very first attack. When it's the first attack, you're very happy. But most times, you got to chain things together if you want to take down a great fighter.
And we know how hard it is to maintain in wrestling, right? The hours required in the gym to make sure that wrestling's still at a high level. He's putting in the time.
Yes, he's putting in the time. And also, you see it in his movements. When he gets to an attack, he's constantly shifting positions. He's constantly moving his opponent. He's constantly trying to give him too much information to process.
Right.
And that comes with a lifetime of wrestling. If he just started this, it would be very difficult to trick his opponent. But now, by giving him so many different looks, he's been able to secure takedown after takedown after takedown.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, hammer fist here by Covington.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Oh, right decided to mount. He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Covington. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Man, how fun is this to watch as he attempting a choke now. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Looks like maybe he's going to be in real trouble now.
He will not stop fighting.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Covington's right back to the full mount here.
Striking from every position. Lands a strike from the bottom.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Lands the ground and pound strike. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Great defense by this fighter.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Covington's back in full mount. Lands with the ground and pound.
Take this round. You got a minute left. I need you to give it everything.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Covington ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
field.
is an education.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no...
Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool, 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, strike lands cleanly there, champ. Oh, that's gonna soften him up. Massive knee to the body. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Oh, good ground and pound here.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Covington's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
He's got to start throwing now. Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
Just misses there with the left. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Oh, and he moves into half guard. The guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes the far side underhook. Look for damage from the top to come now.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
There it is, now he's running him out.
We march on, 3 minutes to go. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Covington. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. This is where he wants to be.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Lands the grounded pound strike here.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Under 2 minutes now to go. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
Nicely done. Less than a minute to go in the round. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Covington's cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. 10 seconds remaining in round 4.
Another big takedown.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
Stop.
All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Covington's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding.
Fight smart. If you start losing...
All right, well, the athletes have kept the replay truck busy tonight. We will take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. He opened a cut above his opponent's eye.
And now the cut becomes a story. We are going to have to watch the placement of this cut. Is the blood going to start to leak into the eye? How is he going to be able to fight through the damage that was dealt on those shots? What a great round by his opponent. But now it's on him to make the adjustments that gives himself a chance.
And it's not just the cut man who has his work cut out for him. We'll see if he has had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Throwing that jab, no good.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
All right, watch out for the setup here. DC, I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell at you. For bad.
All right, doing work with the jab. Lands a hook there. Oh, nice low kick. Oh, and there it is again, DC. I know you're not surprised. You saw that one coming from a mile away.
A mile away, because that's all we've seen over and over again. This guy shooting for takedowns and him securing takedowns. So it's no surprise the earnest is on his partner to try to change the course of this fight. Oh, man.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about.
Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC. And one more of those, he might be.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot made the perfect. Oh, that was a really nice takedown. Nice pass.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it showed. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking. Covington gets the double leg takedown. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Covington. Choi's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later.
Nice shots landing from the top position. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Right.
All right, so look at that. A huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
1 minute to decide this one.
Another big takedown.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Shore. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, that's a good strike there by the Korean Superboy. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
something fierce there. Great combination. A little single collar tie there. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation.
Boom! Body kick right there, landed perfect.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi,